Bitcoin is holding strong above 74K. Are we going to blast through the 76K resistance and reach 80K? Or will we get rejected again? Let's find out. Welcome back to flexcandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Right now it's about 3 p.m. Eastern time and the price of Bitcoin is currently at 74,355. We start off here with the weekly chart. We're having an amazing green candle here so far. We have 4 days and 6 hours before this closes. The 21 moving average is currently at 78,322. I'm liking that the stochastics are on the way up here. The RSI is also pointing up. Our goal right now, honestly, is I would just like to close a green candle here for the weekly. If we could get above the 21 moving average, then that would be even better. Now this is looking to me like a double bottom, and this double bottom looks like it could take us to about this 100 moving average, which is at 87,679. Let's see what ends up happening. Now something that I'm liking here is this is the 5-day chart, and this candle closes in the next 5 hours, and currently we're having a green candle. This will be the 3rd green candle in a row, and what we need to do is get back above this 200 moving average. If we could get back above this 221 moving average, which technically we would if this is a double bottom pattern, then things are going to get bullish. That means we could go up towards this 50 moving average. That's at 92K. Now this is way too early, but I always like to look into the future to see what could be possible. This could end up being some type of a left shoulder. This could be the head if we make it to the 50 moving average. Then we roll back down, make the right shoulder, and then by the time you know it, the measure move to this will take us back to the top, and this could have been the end of the bear market all of a sudden, and maybe by the end of the year somewhere we're back at 123, 120. Again, this is a best case scenario that I'm looking into the future, but a lot has to happen before all of that could work. First thing we got to do is get above this 2100 moving average and then get towards this 50 moving average. We head over to the 3-day chart. This candle closes also in 5 hours, and we're well above the 21 moving average. This is already bullish for me. The stochastics RSI are rolling back up. The RSI is getting above the 50, also pointing up. This looks like it's headed towards this 50 moving average. That's at 79,467. On the daily chart, we just have resistance right now on the 100 moving average. That's at 74,965. If we could blast through that, look at this gap in the VRVP. This is going to take us to the next OG node here, and that's at 87K pretty much, and that's where the 200 moving average is. I'm liking that the stochastics were toppy, but look, now we're starting to roll up. This gives us this chance to make a run for it and probably at least make it to 80K. Maybe we come back down, test the 100 moving average, and maybe from there we can move up. The 22-hour chart is looking good. This could roll over, but we also have the opportunity to continue going up. I'm liking that we have this green candle. This closes in the next 3 hours, and this looks like it might want to push above the 200 moving average. This would be amazing if we can. If we could push above this 200 moving average, that would be very bullish. On the 12-hour chart, we're on the cusp of getting above the 200 moving average. It looks like we're flagging out here, and if that's the case, this could bring us again to about 78, 79K. On the 8-hour chart, I'm seeing that the stochastics are on the way down, but if we zoom in, we could kind of see that they kind of want to start curling back up. Hopefully that's the case. We are above the 200. We are above the 21 moving average. This is kind of flagging out here. Let's see it closer here on the 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart is starting to look like it wants to round up. The RSI looks like a double bottom here. We're above the 50. That's looking bullish, and this is looking to me like some type of a flag that we broke out of, broke back in. We're still waiting for the 21 moving average to interact with price range. I feel like once it does, this could possibly break out. This could be the next big move here. But right now I'm going to say that this is giving us a measured move, taking us to about 78,400. So if we could get through this resistance here, these tweezer tops, and I always tell you guys, when we see tweezer tops, we usually fall down. The tweezer tops, we fell down a little bit. We could get above this resistance. 78K is right there for the taking, because 76 is the major resistance at the moment. We head over to the 1-hour chart. So stochastics still have room to continue going up. Again, we're flagging out here sideways, pretty much above all the moving averages. We just really have to cement getting above this 21 moving average. And on the 15-minute chart, stochastics are starting to get a little toppy, but we can still drag here for a while, and we're also above all the moving averages, and we can see that all the moving averages are scrunched up together. So this means an explosive move could be coming pretty soon. Right now I have to say that I'm bullish on Bitcoin. We've been able to hold above 74K. We dipped down to about 73,400 around there, but we never really fell below that. As long as we can stay above 74K, I feel like we will smash above 76K and then start testing that 78, 79, even 80K area, and then we'll take it from there. All right guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe, and if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This This is Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.